Hello. How are we?
Good, how are you?
Good. Off to work?
Yeah.
Unfortunately?
Yeah, that's alright.
Sometimes it creaks up. What kind of work you do?
Work at a dairy powdered facility there, so we just we pack a heap of like protein powders.
Oh, okay,
and
yeah.
all that kind of stuff.
Yep.
Do a lot of commercial stuff overseas to China.
Yeah, big stuff overseas. With the Australian milk, they love the Australian milk.
Oh, absolutely they do. And we send a lot to do a lot of animal feed as well.
Okay,
Well,
yep.
For like calving and things like that, so heap of powdered milk for them.
This map's taking me, but it's taking me somewhere. I won't have a clue.
Yeah, it's a bit funny. I think
There's probably an easy way of getting out of here, but
yeah, there is. But that's alright. It's weird how the map takes you on a weird little loop.
I have a few customers that go, just go this way, it's a lot quicker.
Yeah.
Like, because they know that they've caught the Ubers before or whatever.
Yeah.
And they go, yeah, that just takes you stupid ways.
Like the street that we're on now.
Yeah.
It's the street you picked me up on.
What? I would have just said, oh, I should have taken that road, but it doesn't matter. I would have just done a U-E.
And then I was watching you on the map.
Yeah. Oh, when you were waiting for me, yeah.
And you've done a drop off at the station there.
Yeah.
And the map was taking you all through the maze.
Yeah. All I do is go straight.
That's the traffic lights that you're literally at. It's weird.
Oh. Pain in the ass.
Also, depends what maps you're using as well.
Yeah, I think I'm using Apple.
Yeah, okay, because Apple.
I mean, no, it might be Google.
Yeah, my Apple Maps take me
straight to it.
And then my partner, she's Android, and so she's always using Google, and hers is all over the shop. And I think like all the DiDi and Uber apps run off Google.
Okay, yep.
So
It's probably, yeah, I think it is Google because I go like that and go, yeah, that's Google. See what that looks like. I don't know. Looks
strange.
Don't know. You got the message saying I was there soon, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because it said on the app to let you know that I was coming.
Yeah.
Because I got your job while I was finishing the other one. And it just says send a message, blah, blah, blah. You're watching your map where you're going, where the fuck are you going?
I could see what it was doing. It's like, oh yeah. That was funny. A couple of weeks ago, I was in Adelaide, and I was driving around with my grandparents, and grandfather has like the Garmin nav man type thing.
Yeah.
Doesn't know how to use a phone, but he uses Garmin. Anyway, I've got my maps up on my phone.
Yeah.
Just testing the accuracy.
Yeah.
And his is taking him all over the bloody shop.
He probably hasn't updated in 10 years or something like that.
No, like it's brand spanking new.
Oh, is it?
And he updates, he swears that he updates it all the time.
Yeah.
My goodness, mate.
Nowhere near.
I'm just, my brother and I are just sitting in the back seat, just cackling to ourselves. He's there stressing because it's telling him to do all this weird shit.
Go around here and go around. Like I was doing, kind of, but probably worse.
It's quite humorous. And then when we try and interject, my nan's like, shh, shh.
He's concentrating.
Yeah.
You'll stuff him up. Could you like somehow put your map onto he didn't have a car that you could like?
Nah.
So it was an older car too.
Yeah.
It's better them getting the old paper map out or the
old Melways.
Melways, yeah.
Oh.
I remember doing that, and I used to hate them. Some people couldn't even use those maps. Like for me though, I could use them. Like it go like down the bottom, it'll say like connect to like map 45 or something like that. But even though that map 45 was like 15 pages away than what you would think they would do them in order, but they never did.
No. When I first got the license, Grandma's like, you need to get a Melways, and that was just as the phasing of paper maps was kind of departing, and GPS was starting to was just kind of hitting the market. And then remember having to use them, have to navigate Mum. Back in the day with the old Melways.
The post paper maps I hated them because you can never fold them back right.
Yeah.
And you just chuck them in the back seat. And then you had to, I used to write down the streets. So then I say, all right, you turn left at say Elizabeth Street, and then turn right. Instead of getting the Melways every bloody 2 seconds, it was like, oh, is it this way or that way?
It's been a big shock because I'm also trained to be a commercial pilot. So as part of that, we have to learn how to use paper maps.
Oh, really?
And use I remember my first lesson in the classroom. They're like, you're probably wondering why we have to use maps when in the real world you never fucking use them.
Just in case the machines go down or something like that, or
it's basically.
But you can't use them in the air though, can you?
Yep.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah, you have them on your lap or on your knee. You've got like a little knee board that straps to your leg, and you have your map there. And
but are they different maps? So are they road maps?
Yeah. So it's more like
trying paddocks.
Think of it like your Google Earth type
Yep.
scenario.
Yeah.
It'll show you like different heights of
Oh yeah. So you don't hit a bill.
landmarks and show you different landmarks and things like that. They're very detailed, but like, yeah, they don't have roads or anything like that. Oh, they have
Maybe a main highway.
they have major roads on there, but they're not named.
So you just know roughly where that road's going to.
It's more so when you're up there, you can kind of look down and say you've got yourself lost because you're a muppet, and you can kind of go, oh, there's a town just below me. I'll circle around this town, and then you try and find, oh, okay, so there's a mountain over there. Oh, yeah, I can see that mountain on the map there. Oh, yep, there's a big highway that runs through the town. Yep, that must be where I am. So.
When, like you said, you're getting trained. Like, so you're flying at the moment, or you're doing all the.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So have you had to use those to learn how to use them? Have you learnt to use them in the air?
Yeah, absolutely. Every flight.
Yep, every flight.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Unless we're just doing like a basic flight near the aerodrome.
Yeah.
We don't need a map for that because
not going far.
Yeah, exactly. You can see the landing strip from wherever you're at. But yeah, if you're doing like a little navigation flight, so like based over at Bacchus Marsh there, and I'll do like a flight into Essendon or Moorabbin Airport or all around the countryside really. Yeah, we have to use our paper maps for that. But then again, if I'm going by myself,
probably wouldn't, or
I have it with me.
Have it,
but I also have my there's these apps for your iPad.
Yep.
That are specifically for flight navigation. So I just punch in my route on my iPad, and I just have an iPad sitting on my lap.
Would you get told off though, or would you?
Depends who the instructor is. At the end of the day, they want you to be safe.
Yeah.
So it's more of a.
It's just a double backup, really.
Yeah, correct. Because not all the planes have GPS in them.
Yeah.
So it's good for me just to have it there, and generally speaking.
Because since you're used to technology, you'd rather that first, and then you say if your iPad ran out of battery or whatever,
yeah,
or broke, then you got the paper maps. So you licensed it by yourself, like do
so I've got a recreational license.
Oh, okay.
So there's restrictions on that, but basically I can fly for fun.
Yep. You want to go further?
Yeah. So part of the commercial training course is getting your recreational license.
Mm-hmm. Like your learners.
Basically. And then continue on. Get my commercial and.
So there's good money in being a proper pilot, though, isn't it?
It is. It all depends on who you work for.
Yeah. And you want to do, like, say, the airlines like Qantas and stuff like that, or would you want to do something else?
Not particularly.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't mind doing it just for the experience. Before you can even touch the airlines, though, you take you 5 years.
Oh, really?
Minimum, yeah.
Yeah, I know they want to be safe,
you have to have a certain amount of flight hours, as well as there's all different licensing. So just because you're a commercially licensed, technically not licensed to go fly an airliner.
Oh, yeah.
So there's all these other licenses on top of that take a lot of time and a lot of money. But,
so what else is there that you could do?
Oh, there's plenty. I'm surprised at how many. Like everyone at the school wants to do fucking airlines. I want to start my own charter.
Oh, okay, yep.
Yeah, so
like an Uber kind of thing.
Basically, but yeah, for flight and shit ton more money.
Yeah.
Charters, tours, maintenance on. I wouldn't mind doing a little bit of crop dusting here and there.
Yep. You wouldn't buy your own, you'd probably just rent them, wouldn't you? Or...
No, I'd buy.
Would you?
Yep. Absolutely. Like I can buy basic. If I wanted just a little tour plane, just a little 2-seater, I can pick one of them up for just over 30 grand.
Yeah, really? So price of a normal kind of car, like?
Yeah, exactly. And then if I wanted to step it up a notch, you know, jump up to a 4-seater, something decent, probably looking around 80 to 100, and then up. It all depends on what market you're trying to hit. There's one I'm looking at the moment that's 550.
Jesus. You just better take me off to, or I'll take this road, or sometimes I take that one. It's all right.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't it? And what's the 550? What's good about that?
Just a little bit more luxurious.
Looks better, feels better.
Yeah, a bit more seats, more comfortable.
Yeah.
Further distant, like I could fly to here, from here to Brisbane with ease.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Have to refuel in Brisbane, but
so one tank will get you to Brisbane.
Yep.
And how much would it cost to fill a?
Yeah, it's pricey.
$1,000, maybe more.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy.
It just takes diesel, would it, or just?
No, so it's an actual. It's not jet fuel, but it's an aviation fuel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
More expensive than diesel.
Yeah, it's nearly, depending on where you fill up, it's nearly $3 a litre.
Jeez.
And like the small planes that we're using at the moment are 182 litres.
Yep.
So it's a bit over $500 to fill them, and they're a small plane. So the bigger ones, yeah, you're looking at. But the return on it is where it's at.
So say if you got one, say, that could go to Brisbane, right? What would you charge a customer to take them up there?
Say I had the $550 plane, $550,000 plane.
To start getting your money back.
You'd charge 10 grand.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Jesus.
Because you're in a different market.
Yep.
For the type of plane you got, you're close to private jet, but not quite.
Oh yeah, yeah. So they wouldn't have to go to the terminals and all that. They can just go straight off the thing, or would they?
So they'd still have to go through security.
Yeah.
They'd go through a different section.
Yeah.
And you probably wouldn't take them to the main airport.
Mm-hmm.
Take them to the likes of Essendon Airport.
Mm-hmm.
That's where all your private jets fly out of.
Oh, okay, yep.
So you'd find there'd be one up in Brisbane there.
Yep.
To take all your private charters and stuff like that. If you want it to be nice, you'd probably charge $5.
Yep.
But it all depends on a lot.
And you think it'd be more businessmen would do that, or?
Yeah. But then even then, you can cater for bucks trips.
Oh yeah.
Things like that.
Yep.
There's a lot you can kind of market it for,
Mm-hmm.
and you just price accordingly. Especially if you offer a bit of food, a bit of grog as part of it as well. It's all about the experience.
So they say 10 grand or 5 to 10 grand per trip, or not per person?
Per trip.
Per trip. Alright. So if they did a bucks night, then they could just all chip in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You wouldn't do it per person.
No.
You just do it per flight.
Yep.
The most. I wish I could do it per person.
You laugh.
Wait till I get private jets. That'll be a different kettle of fish altogether.
And what would you name your airline if you did one, or your charter? Just your name, or would you think up something?
That's confidential.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm going to steal the name.
Can't be letting off all my secrets. But yeah, there's a lot that goes into it. Like I refuse to buy a house.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's a liability, not their investment. Unless you're renting it out, then it's an investment.
Yeah.
My thought process is I'd rather spend, the same amount of money on a house, on a plane, and then there's an actual income return on it.
Yep.
As well as doing what I love every day.
Yeah, true.
Not that I'd be flying every day.
Yeah.
But
Your missus thinks it's alright?
yeah, she's just going along for a ride.
Yeah.
She's got her own thing going, and she's like, yeah, you do whatever you want to do.
What does she do?
She's a beauty therapist.
Right.
So she works for a small business as well as has her own business from home. So she's happy just ticking along, and
She loves it?
yeah, happy doing what she's doing. And then for me, she's like, yeah, you just do whatever. And I'll know I've made it once I can buy her a Land Rover.
Is that what she wants?
No, well, she wouldn't mind one.
Yeah.
She doesn't really care.
Yeah.
But for me, it's like, yeah, no, I've not made it if I've got a Range Rover sitting in the garage.
And what does she have now?
Oh, it's still a Ford.
Yeah. What would be your dream car?
Oh, I don't really have one, to be honest.
Yeah.
Someone asked me that last week. The kids asked me, and I was like, oh shit, I don't know. So my dream's just to buy the missus a bloody Range Rover, and that's all I care about.
Yourself a plane, that's it.
Yeah, exactly. Like that. My toys are going to be, not really cars. They're going to be shit fucking, flying coffins.
That's what they are. Yeah.
That's what my dad, old man, calls them. Call me up. How the flying coffins going, mate?
Yeah, coffins if you die.
Yeah, that's right.
Pre coffins.
Then we'll have a little giggle to each other, like, touch wood, but if I hit the ground, depending on how fast I hit the ground, it's going to dig me a hole too.
Yeah, that's it.
I'll be buried and already in the coffin. So save you on funeral costs.
Yeah, that's it.
Shouldn't joke about it. You got to make
that's it.
light of the situation.
If you're worried about it, you wouldn't be doing it. Like.
Yeah, exactly. Don't get me wrong. There's times where I'm
bit sketchy, that one.
yeah. Well, yeah, depending on the plane that you fly.
Oh, okay.
Some of the planes that you fly, you just like, oh.
Have you had any emergencies that you had to bring it down?
No, thankfully. Hope to keep it that way too.
True.
But we're trained for it.
Yep.
So we do a lot of it's called practice force landings.
Yep.
So say you suffer engine failure or whatever, we do practice maneuvers on.
So do you turn your engine off or not?
Well, if there's an engine failure, you have to theoretically turn the engine off, but we don't turn it off in the air.
Yeah.
We just pull the throttle down to idle, and we basically just put the plane into a glide, which is what you do in an emergency situation. You completely cut the engine off, and you just glide to a paddock or a road, or wherever you think that you could safely get on the ground.
Have you known anyone to do it?
One, but not from our flight school or anything like that.
Did they make it?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. There's also a guy in Essendon, probably about 6 months ago, through one of he had a solo training flight. So he was a new pilot, and he managed to, in some kind of emergency, managed to get back to the runway, but didn't land very well because he landed upside down.
Oh.
But walked away.
Oh, shit.
Walked away. There was no fire or explosion or anything like that. We have a feeling that when he's landed a bit front heavy.
Yep.
And basically
by himself, yeah.
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 Yeah. A good crash is any crash that you can walk away from.
That's it. Even with a broken leg, you'd still be happy with that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, I remember my first flight. I'd never flown a small plane before.
Mm.
Oh, it was shit myself.
Is that with the instructor or by
Yeah,
yourself?
with the instructor. You get in there on the controls and he's there because they're dual control.
Mm-hmm.
Turns to me, he goes, "Do a takeoff?" I said, "You fucking what?" He goes, "Nah, you'll be right." Alright. Took off. Yeah, she was sketchy.
Did it go up straight away or did you come back down and then back up?
No, just up
Took us up straight away.
Yeah.
And what about landing it?
Oh, landing took me a while to
Do it by yourself or by controls by yourself? Yeah.
just to perfect in general. Because it's the most unnatural thing for a human being to do is plummet to the ground. So yeah, you kind of, as you're coming down and you can see the ground coming at you.
Real fast.
Yeah.
What speed would you be coming in at?
Oh,
Even though you're slowing down.
slowing down, you need to hit. Usually land at around 60 knots, so you'd be looking at around.
It's about 100 k's, isn't it?
About 80 k's an hour.
Yeah.
That's a small plane. As soon as you hit the tarmac, you slow down pretty quick.
Yeah. But yeah,
Because you've theoretically turned the engine to idle.
Yep.
So the propellers are not really spinning. Like it's spinning, but
Yeah.
not enough to actually generate any movement. And then
Watching that ground get closer and closer and closer.
yeah, and you know, at the start when your instructor's like, put the nose down a bit more, Joshy. Nose down.
You're thinking, what the fuck? I'm gonna hit it.
Nose down. And then all of a sudden you can feel him kind of jolt the nose down.
Oh, okay. So you can feel his hands moving it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you get it in your mind, no, I have to pull back up.
Yeah. That's even worse if the wind's coming from you sideways. So you're having to try and fight the wind. Oh, that's the worst. You land on an angle.
Yep.
That's,
So you land like that.
yeah.
And then you have to try and bring it back that way.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Get used to it pretty quick, like
Yeah.
once you've done it a few times.
First couple of times you'll be shit yourself. Like the air show kind of stuff.
Yeah, but just my own kind of,
Yep.
just for my own enjoyment. Not actually go join any air shows or anything
Yeah.
like that. Just,
So I gather you've been to the air shows?
yeah.
Yeah.
Love that shit.
I've never been. I always wanted to go, but I've never actually gone to
Oh,
join.
it's incredible. As an aspiring pilot, I went, before it even enrolled.
Yeah.
And this was just when I started to look at enrolling. And, got there and I was just like, this is just insane. Watching some of the things that these pilots do and looking at they've got so many planes there. A lot of military planes from all over the world.
Yep.
It's just incredible.
You go inside them and sit in them.
Yeah.
What was the one that you're most excited to sit in or see?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I was jumping into everything. But then the private jets,
Yeah.
you had to be of a certain caliber.
What do you mean?
By appointment only.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So,
And you did it?
No.
Cost too much money?
So next time the show's on in
25 years, something like that, yeah. You're doing it.
Mosey on over and see if I can. I'll just walk around in my uniform and see if I can.
Get in with that pain.
Oh no. I'll pay to get into the complex, but I'll see if I can, being that I'll be a qualified pilot by then.
Okay, yep.
See if I can, I'll just walk around talking to different pilots and see if I can just jump into some of these planes and have a bit of a tinker.
Might even get a job out of it until you get your own plane.
Yeah. Oh, it's good networking. Like I spoke to a lot of pilots there, so it's great.
And the little planes and that you're training in and that, what speeds do they get up to in the air?
Our max cruise speed would be about 115 knots, which is about 200 k's an hour.
A lot of those, the Qantas and all that, they get up to what, 500, 600, 700 k's, don't they? Yeah, probably more, aren't they?
Yeah, usually about 600. 500 to 600.
And the biggest one's what, the 380? What's the biggest jet? The passenger ones? Is it the 380 or something?
Yeah, it'd be the 380 or the 777.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Boeing 777.
Here, yeah.
Yeah.
I applied for this place. Oh, I didn't really apply for it. I remember Prison Break Cafe. Is that where you're going?
Yeah, I just thought I'd grab some lunch because I only work up the road. So
Oh, okay, yeah.
Get dropped off here, get a feed, and then.
I saw it on Seek,
Yeah, okay.
and I didn't really have a resume. I just like applied because I wasn't. And yeah, so that's where it is.
Yeah.
Do they have good food in there?
No idea.
Oh, you've never been there
No,
before?
I just thought I'd suss it out. Oh, beauty.
All right, thank you. See ya.
Have a good one.